Hello, this is Sitzkrieg, and this is episode 21 of my attempt to win Operation Decisive Campaigns, Operation Barbarossa. As you can see here, we are deep in enemy territory, and we just have to hold on until my tanks finish fucking repairing again. God, most annoying thing ever. They have absolutely no reason to need to repair for like a fucking week. But anyway, reinforcements will be there any minute. Oof, gotta keep surround going there. Because I allowed these units to rest the previous turns, they're now fully prepared to go and kick some fucking ass. Most importantly, I still have panzer divisions that are available, because without panzers, no progress. As you can see here, the enemy is starting to break. They have less and less men left, and soon their lines will break completely. Just need to surround them a couple dozen more times. I might do a tips video later, but for right now, you'll just have to stick with my actual gameplay in order to learn how to beat this hell of a game. This is probably like the hardest game I've ever played, but it's just as rewarding when you're actually doing well. The secret is all these damn encirclements that are so hard to pull off. Sometimes you just gotta dig in and hope the enemy can't break your fucking line. Because that is really all you got, isn't it? As you can see, the encirclement I've created is continuing, but the enemy can't get through it, so we should be fine. Guess we're gonna have to move our base to Kiev. Russian reinforcements look scary, but they kind of suck, so it's fine. Oof, tank casualties hurt every time. By the time we get to Moscow, I'll have a ton of infantry divisions. My lack of proper defending of my lines is more assumption that they don't have enough to stop me. The Russian army is getting weaker and weaker, and they should soon have barely enough to even keep me contained. You can tell by the level of conscripts that they have manning their lines. The majority of their main army has been killed off by now, and they're just down to their reserves, or absolute minimum reserves. unsustainable losses have been sustained by their armies. Okay, the north will be the most difficult because Leningrad is probably the objective they're trying to defend, and as a result, they've piled on a gazillion defenders. And my troops are exhausted, and I barely have any fucking tanks left. So, the optimal strategy for this is to just push through and hope we get to Moscow before we run out of guns. It's not fun, it's not going to be pretty, but in theory, we should still win eventually. Though, not with much army left. Wish me luck. As you can see here, their troops are kind of terrible, but there are a lot of them, which is the main issue. Can only afford to take casualties like this because we're so close to the damn objective. We just need to get to Leningrad. Here, on the other hand, is a much less dangerous issue, as these conscripts are gonna get their ass kicked by these trained German soldiers, because average Russian soldier gets their butt kicked by an average German soldier. That's just how this game works. I guess not there, clearly. Yeah, the trick is to just keep wearing them down. We need to kill as many as fucking possible. Massive casualties are the only way to really stop the Russian army, because otherwise I'll slowly get overwhelmed. And then they will continue piling on reinforcements until I have nothing. Yeah, I gotta cross the river with everyone else. This front, on the other hand, is probably the easiest because I just need to keep pushing. The closer and closer these units get to breaking, the less fight they put up, and the easier it is for me to just waltz right on through them. Though, in fact, these units are very tired, so unlikely they'll continue much longer than this. Let's check the. As you can see here, these high levels of fatigue are indicating the fact that I should probably give them a fucking break. Unfortunately, now that they're resting, that means they can't attack, but that front should be quiet, at least for the time being. What's more concerning is this pocket over here. It's unlikely they'll be able to break through, but I'm not really sure how many troops I can trap in there, because they're not making this easy. Oh god. Yeah, this is when it starts to get a bit hairy. It's like, ouch. As you can see clearly, this is that moment when you've completely run out of resources at the fucking doorstep of all your objectives, and you just need to wait. I mean, middle has enough fuel for a good few weeks of combat, but my other fronts, on the other hand, it might have to me complete my inventory, as I don't know if I can sustain any more movements with my current amount of troops. Okay, let's see how many troops they kill this time. God, I really hope they're getting weaker, otherwise this is not going to work. Okay, what you'll be seeing here is mostly their attempts to break out of the encirclements I planned for them. The retreat over here is probably generally so that they can fall back to more reinforcements, and more troops pile on Leningrad. I'm not sure if I'll be able to take it without assistance from center. And center's got their own problems to deal with. You can see here, that's their attempt to break out. And because these are all conscripts, they do fucking terrible against any real high quality German divisions. Yeah, the Soviets are running out of options and are doing some rather sketchy attacks, if I say so myself. Basically, I need center to move up to around here and force the Germans over here to, Russians to fall back and allow Leningrad front to continue moving, because without infantry support, my tanks won't get much farther than they have gone. Optimally, I would be about... Yeah, this was unavoidable. I don't have enough troops to keep them suppressed anymore. But if I just kick the ass of the troops that escape, we should be golden. As they will be lacking in supply very soon anyway. Ooh, that is very nice. They have reactivated. As you can see, the Russian army is still fucking getting larger somehow, despite the fact that I am killing tons of troops every turn. A story of my fucking life. Damn. See that fucking sucked. question for all of you. Where the actual fuck are they getting